Hi everyone! So, for this video, it can help us to expand our knowledge about mixing method designing qualitative data. It helps us to understand and to apply in our research in the future when we are using in mixing method. So, mixing method designing in qualitative data, this video of my topic is about the contribute to outlining the specific approaches to designing qualitative research and to highlight the impact of ways in which the data are produced and prepared for analysis according to the combination of approaches. Here is psychosocial methodologies. Psychosocial methodologies written by David W. Jones. Examine the interplay between psychological factors like our thoughts, emotions, and social factors like environment relationships to understand and address human behavior, particularly in relation to health and well-being. It is further explains that psychosocial studies combine social and psychological perspectives. Researchers focus too much on individual psychology or on social factors. The book also talks about the different research methods used in psychosocial studies and how they try to bridge the gap between the individual and society. The following sections present examples of number of methods that can be used to plan studies. Interviewing focuses on the methodology of in-depth interviews within a psychosocial research. It emphasizes the importance of approach, attention to what people said, how they said it, such as body language, tone of voice, and what it might mean. It was to understand not just the words, but also the feelings and unspoken things the person was communicating. This is an open-ended to encouraging participants to talk freely about their experiences. Analysis involved two stages. First, the researchers systematically gathered all mentions of a specific topic. Example is medication. Second, a more reflective analysis was conducted to identify themes and patterns that emerge from the interviews. A key aspect was paying attention to the researchers' own emotional responses during the interviews or counter-transference. Observational methods. It is emphasized the importance of free-floating attention where the observer remains open to all aspects of the observed scene without judgments form of evidence. The observer should avoid note-taking during the observation itself, instead recording detailed. Visual matrix. In visual matrix, it outlines the step involved of image and photographs. It highlights how historical events, present-day, social, and psychological realities. Psychosocial methodologies studies bring together psychological or relating to the human mind and feelings, and sociological or dealing with social problems, especially focusing on cultural and environmental understanding of the human world. It is individual-focused approaches to a more holistic understanding of human experience within its social context. Let's proceed to the power of qualitative research in mixed methods research designs written by Julie Ann Chick and Janice M. Morse. The authors point out that combining qualitative and quantitative approaches is called mixed method. The authors argue that current approaches often undervalue the qualitative component, focusing mainly on quantitative data as the primary. It suggests that a more balanced approach, giving equal to both types of data, would lead to richer and more complete research findings. In using mixed methods, possible lead to inconsistent use term and the lack of clarity on how to properly combine qualitative and quantitative approaches. It is highlight the need for a more consistent and well-defined framework to improve the quality and understanding of mixed methods research. It has emphasized the importance of considering the research question and available resources when designing a mixed method study, allowing for a more balanced approach where qualitative inquiry can play a leading role rather than a supporting one. The researchers need to be creativity about how to mix methods so the qualitative part is just as important as the quantitative part. It means that thinking about the different types of data to work together to more balanced and comprehensive approach that fully utilize the strengths of both qualitative and quantitative methodologies.
Good day, everyone. So, we all know that research is very helpful for us as a student because all the lesson that we learn is magamit nato in the future. So, this topic that I will discuss is very makatabang also sa atua as a researcher. No, because it helps us to expand and explore our knowledge about this topic, which is mixed methods research design in qualitative driven research. It helps us to determine to have knowledge in the future. So, mo determine siya sa ato kung unsa ato ang matun-an ani nga kuan nga lesson aron pag-abot nato sa future is naa natay mahibal-an because mao man na ang purpose sa research. Mao na siya ang purpose sa research nganong naa tay research no nga kay dili man gud ta na wala man gyud ka ng school, dili wala ay college nga walay research. So since karon pa lang daan is dapat kabalo na ta kung unsay mga dapat himuon sa research kung kanang unsay sulod sa research kay in the future college nato kay naa gihapon ang research sa atoa, so dapat naa natay knowledge nga nahibal-an. So let's start. This is the concept of our topic na atong i-discuss karon isa-isa. No, as you can see, walo ka buok ang katapik atong ikuan karon i-discuss. Firstly is qualitative driven mixed method research. Mixed method research design and paradigm incompatibly. Thirdly is qualitative driven mixed method research design templates and cautionary advice. Fourth is qualitatively driven nested or embedded method design. Fifth is qualitatively driven sequential mixed method design. Sixth is qualitatively driven sequential iterative design. And seven is qualitatively driven multi-methods templates using two qualitative methods. And lastly is multimedia simultaneous and sequential design using two qualitative methods. So mao ni siya ang mga topic o the concept na discuss nato. Before we discuss the concept of our topic, let's introduce first the mixed method research design in qualitatively driven research. Mixed method research inquiry refers to the use of both qualitative and quantitative. So it means magamit na siya sa duha ka research natong ginatawag na qualitative and quantitative, no? Also, in methods, it concurrently in one study or sequentially in two or more studies. Mixed methods from the word mix, sagol-sagol ang methods. No? Mixed methods research started with the earliest social research. For example, the Chicago School of Sociology, founded in the 1920s, focused on urban ethnography and collected quantitative data. Robert Park, a core member of the Chicago School and Colleges. Also, R.D. Mackenzie and Ernest Borges, 1925. Ilahan ni nga study ang kaning ato ang example karon. Ana sila Use mixed methods designed to study inner city urban life scenes mao ni ilahang gafokusan. They employed mixed and multi-method design using interviews, diaries, letters, official document, and survey. Mao na ilahang gigamit nga gikuan nga design ba sa ilahang or kuan nila silang multi-method design no mao na ilahang gigamit ang interviews, diaries, letter, etc. So this topic, there is an under-theorizing of just what role qualitatively driven methodology and method in terms of research process. So naa siya proseso. If qualitative component kay naka all caps and it means that can stand alone. Maka stand alone siya if maka kita mo og components na naka all caps, no? Then the quality components is followed by a quantitative or a qualitative supplemental component that cannot stand alone. So let's proceed to the topic o kanang content, which is katong first is qualitatively driven mixed method research. So it's a process privileges a qualitative epistemology and methodology with the quantitative component taking on a secondary role by assisting the qualitative part. Qualitatively driven promotes a deep listening also. Mao na siya ang qualitatively driven mixed method research. Next is mixed method research design and paradigm incompatibility. Qualitative approaches rooted in a positivistic paradigm make assumptions regarding the nature of the social world. In selecting a mixed methods, research design there still remain process. Also, it's concerned regarding whether quantitative and qualitative theoretical perspective and paradigm. That is the mixed method research design and paradigm incompatibility. Next is qualitatively driven mixed methods research design template and questionnaire advice. These templates should be used with caution and deployed a heuristic devices aron i-guide ang mga researcher in thinking more critical and concretely about how they might envision their qualitatively driven mixed methods. Qualitatively driven nested or embedded mixed method design. This research design is cost effective. What is cost effective? For me, it is a research method na ginagamit to determine the benefit to cost ratio intervention. Para sa ko is mao na siya ang cost effective. Also, it allows the researcher to extend their understanding of their qualitative findings by placing them in a broader social context. For example of that design would be placing for quantity such as survey questionnaire. Then sa quali is interview or right after the interview pangutan-on ang participant na anseran ang quantity questionnaire. Mao na siya para sa quiz mao na siya ang qualitatively driven nested embedded mixed method design. Then designing qualitative research is about extending qualitative research design. From the word design, it is design na mao ang ginatan-aw sa variables. Because when we choose title topic is di ba gina no man nato kung gina-determine nato kung unsa atong design na gamiton para makabalot ta kung asa about, no? Naay type ang research design, which is descriptive, ex facto, experimental, quasi-experimental, and correlational. However, in this topic, it uses a combination of various methods. So, as we can see sa title o sa atong topic, from the word mixing, it's understandable naman diba that it is a wider in some areas of the mixed methods. So, now, okay, i-discuss po na ako ang pluralism in qualitative research design. Also, a mixed method mixed method design in driven qualitative research. Mao na akong i-discuss karon. Okay? So now, let's proceed in pluralism in qualitative research design. In this topic or lesson, it is about considering pluralism in qualitative research because pluralism na ay daghang ways that can be considered in qualitative research, and it's considered research using combination of epistemology, methods, methodology, and combination of researchers. In qualitative research and pluralisms, gina-include na siya in terms of theory and theoretical ideas. Also, the approaches to analysis. However, if i-extend ang consideration of pluralism beyond qualitative research, then it will be considered mixed methods research. No? In terms of arguments, for the pluralist research equally apply to the qualitative components of mixed methods. Ano siya ang pluralism? So, next, let's proceed sa mga forms of pluralism, which is katong uban akong na-mention that which is epistemological pluralism, theoretical, methodological, method, analytical, mo na siya ang forms of pluralism. First is epistemological. It is a typical of mixed method research. However, wala ginaingon that qualitative research cannot be conducted pluralistically utilizing different epistemological perspective. No? However, it recognized that in any research context, there may be several valuable ways of knowing that accommodating this plurality can lead to more successful integrated study. Methodological pluralism. It is a research design seeks to include two or more different methodology. Also, it is the acceptance of a variety of research methods and emphasis of falsification. No, mao ni siya ang methodological pluralism. Naga-include siya two or more different methodology. However, methodological pluralism appears to be deployed most often in the context of analytical pluralism. Method pluralism. It is involves using a variety of methods for data collection, two or more in combination. Kaganina, sa methodological pluralism is two or more different methodology, while there is a method pluralism is two or more in combination. Pareha sila two or more, but naglahi sila sa kung sa ang ilahang ikuan anang two or more. Kaysa methodological different methodologies, tapos there is a method is combination. Mao na ang kalahian nila. When engaging with participants, a procedure that is likely to involve working with them in different ways. Murara ni silag same ni methodological pluralism, pero sa kato akong giyong ganina, maura to ang ilahang kalahian.
For multimodal data and mixed methods within a qualitative framework. Multimodality and mixed methods focuses on understanding and interpreting constructions of the qualities of experience and other phenomena using data and methods. Modes of communications might vary in synchronicity, directionality, and their openness to public how, according to Hurst, Barber, and Griffin 2013. Multimodality, multi-method, and mixed methods approach to social research are not new, have used to combine actions of different sources and types of data historically to contribute to them stock of knowledge about a question of concern to them.
Classic examples in Classic examples include the community studies carried out by researchers associated with or influenced by the schools of sociology at the University of Chicago in the early mid-20s. Theoretical background and assumptions regarding use of multimodal data. The interpretive turn associated with qualitative methods in the later 20th century, according to Lincoln and Guba 1985, brought with it a changing awareness of how a different philosophical, epistemological perspective could change one's approach to interact with participants in research and interpreting.
Deciding for multimodal data and mixed methods within a qualitative framework. Multimodality and mixed methods focuses on understanding and interpreting constructions of the qualities of experience and other phenomena using data-one methods. Modes of communications might vary in synchronicity, directionality, and their openness to public view, according to Heresy, Biver, and Griffin 2013. Multimodal, multi-method, and mixed methods approach to social research are not new, have used combinations of different sources and types of data historically to contribute to their stocks and knowledge about the questions of concern to them. Classic examples include the community studies carried out by researchers associated with or influenced by the schools of sociology at the University of Chicago in the early 1920s. Theoretical background and assumptions regarding use of multimodal data. The interpretive turn associated with qualitative methods in the later 20th century, according to Lincoln and Guba 1985, brought with it a changing awareness of how a different philosophical, epistemological perspective could change one's approach for interacting with participants in research and interpreting data. Components of designs involving multimodal data. Design has been likened to choreography involving a combination of set routines and improvisation, according to Jane 6, 2000, or planned flexibility, Baisley, according to Baisley 2021. As a designer needs a need for rigor and maintenance of purpose while also allowing for creative management of contingencies with their associated complexity. Focusing a study goals for projects come from factors that are important in one's personal life, from areas of practice in which one works, from prior research or reading the academic literature. Multimodal data source. The rationale of using multimodal data stems from an understanding of phenomena as being multidimensional. Put simply, a multidimensional phenomenon demands multimodal data in order to gain a holistic view of the phenomenon. Sampling considerations in a mixed method study in qualitative and mixed methods work. A case orientations to data organization management is usual, if not essential. Managing multimodal data. The way data and interim results are managed and organized during the conduct of a project will affect the researcher's capacity to analyze the data effectively and fully and to write up results in an integrated way. Considering analysis as a component in design is that analysis starts from the very commencement of a project, from the point where a decision is made to investigate something, why it is in their interest, and how it might be investigated. Planning for integrations of multimodal and mixed methods data. As noted earlier, integration of different data into a coordinated, coherent whole is an essential component of a project that uses mixed methods. Quite apart from meeting a dimensional criterion, integrating the different modes and sources of data gathered. Planning for reporting should plan for integrated reporting of the results. As a general guideline, this means they will build a story with the results of the study focused on the topic of the research. Limitations when working with multimodal data. These are a number of risks associated with conducting multimodal studies, particularly within an open and flexible theoretical and methodological framework, such as I have suggested in this chapter. New developments and perspective. Those wing multimodal approaches to researching interaction, communication, and meaning-making, one exploring digital technologies and human-computer. Revitalizing triangulations for designing multi-perspective qualitative research. The idea of designing qualitative research beyond the use of a single method in a study has become attractive in various ways for social research. Triangulation in the story of qualitative social research. The idea behind the concept of triangulation has been used implicitly or implicitly in several studies in the early days of empirical social research. We need more than one more empirical approach to a field more understanding a complex social problem. Triangulation in mixed methods research, a new dynamic came into the discussions about the main principle of designing qualitative research with a triangulation as an extension. Systematic triangulation of perspective. The suggestions of a systematic triangulation of perspective, according to Flick 1992, goes in a similar direction. Here, different research perspectives in qualitative research are triangulated in order to complement their strengths and to show their limits. Triangulation as a step towards ensuring the quality of a study. Despite the above discussion that triangulation comprises more than checking the validity of results of being part of the credibility of a study, it can be used as a step towards ensuring the quality of a study. Triangulation and pluralism. Since the early 2000s, pluralism has been introduced into mainly psychology qualitative research. Triangulation in the digital age. The developments discussed in the various sections of this chapter came together in the various contexts of digital online research. The conclusion. This chapter outlines the use of triangulation for designing qualitative research by taking the concept's development into account and discussing the offers it can make for various multi-method approach in qualitative research.